What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video of a Rust based build, and this time we're gonna do the vault, but the 2.0 version. The 2.0 version is bigger, is better, is stronger, and this one is for 4-man and up. This base design I made specifically because I start playing with people that needed a little bit more space, need a little bit more room. We were a 6-man, so that is why this base design came in mind. This base design is really strong. It has integrated farm floors. It has shooting floors. It is a close core. The reason for that is because I'm taking you guys on the journey of base builds that I did before I am where I am today. It is a little bit expensive, 300,000 metal frags, but yet again, this base is very honeycomb heavy, and it is just crazy strong. We never lost a wipe with this base, but of course we only were a 6-man. The team limit was also 6, so yeah, that's why we never lost. Okay, we're going in. The first thing you notice is the gatehouses. Of course, these have doors in it. I just left it open to have a little bit more space. You can have a bunch of large furnaces here, and you will be greeted by a bunch of turrets to protect the whole side of your base. Every side is the same. It is just really, really strong. Let's go in. We go in, we have 4 drop boxes immediately. These 4 boxes can be just, drop stuff and get out again, and protected by a turret as well. We're going to go up. We have jump ups to go to the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor is going to be the bedrooms. The bedrooms are really nice and compact. We had 6 people living in this base. 4 were living on this floor, and the other 2 were living on the farm floor, which I'm going to show you next. Guarded by 2 turrets. You can even fit another turret right here if you want to. I didn't do it just for the sake of this video, but you can. Then we're going to go down, and then we have the core section. The core section has a bunch of loot space, a lot of drop boxes you can fit in here, and also the tier 1, tier 3, tier 1, 3, and 2 workbenches, research table, everything just fits in here, and it's protected by another turret. I'm gonna go up, and right here we have the electrical room. This server has a feature that electricity can run on its own, so you can design this however you want. It's really really nice. The TC, almost forgot about that one. The TC is the pixel bunker, as the same as the vault 1.0 version. You're gonna go up, look in the gap, and there's the TC right here. 58,000 metal frags for 24 hours, and let's say 70 high qual. You can of course have all this in high qual as well. If you do that, it's gonna up the cost a little bit more, but I highly recommend you doing that. Of course, with the high quality metal, you can see the gap really good. So in case of an online raid, you can just close it off and no one can in anymore. And you have a bed in here, so you can still access your TC if you need to. And then later you can either or blow this one out, or if you're in time, still delete it, and you should be good. Okay, let's move up a little bit. Okay, so we have the bedroom floor, and above that we have the farm floor. The farm floor is designed to have your whole team benefit from the the pure ortiz and stuff like that. It is a 3x3x3. So if we go down, we have another farm floor right here. You can even go down one more. Have another farm floor and one more. There you go. And it's on both sides, so either side of the base has the farm floor, so this side has it as well. Of course, extra space for mixing tables, drop boxes to get the berries in and stuff like that, and ortiz. It is a really efficient way to design your whole farm floor. Okay, I'm gonna go up one more, and right here we have the shooting floor. Shooting floor is same all around. In the build, I tell you what you can do otherwise, but this is just a really nice 360-degree view of your base to protect it from all sides. There's no corners you can hide in. Once you know you're inside the compound, you can see everything. A bunch of lockers and beds and mat boxes you can use to grab quickly during an online raid. You can spawn into the shooting floor, grab a kit, and just go to the side you're being raided from. And of course, all these things will have doors. There's no way to boost through this, so you can use garage doors if you want for extra strength. But in case of a raid, you need to act quickly. And if you have shooting floors that are filled with garage doors, it takes a little bit. All right, we're gonna go to the last floor. It's a really simple design, really simple way to go up and down. It's pretty quick. We have a little heli base right here. You can fly your mini down and then just drive in here if you want to, with some extra beds to spawn on the roof to get quick access. And of course you have the helipad itself, which I totally forget to add jump ups to, so you can jump up there. But yeah, for scrappy and stuff like that. We also have extra shooting areas here. We have the searchlights, and we have a bunch of angles you can peek from to shoot down and shoot through during an online raid, including these little gaps right here you can use to defend your base from. So yeah, like it's the interior, the inside is not that big. Like I said, it's really heavy on the honeycomb, which makes it, pretty expensive. It has disconnectable TCs. It is just a really nice base to live in. I really love this base design, but because we play main servers right now, this base will only work if you're 6 or a little bit more. But we are like 25 deep, so this base is not going to work for that. You can go higher, of course, if you want to have extra floors, extra rooms. You can tweak this base design completely like the way you want it. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into how to actually build this base. Okay, to get in this build, this is my second try, because the first time I was completely done with the base, like an hour into the recording, and then I realized I wasn't even recording my screen. Fantastic. All right, into the base. We're gonna start the same way as we did with the regular vault. Is we're gonna place a square. We're gonna build out with triangles, like so. We're gonna build another square, and then you're gonna attach the last square from the middle out to the other one. That is really important because this will create a gap. But this time, instead of closing this completely off, we're going to also go to the other side, and this one you can just build it regularly. Or if you want to have the TC on this side, you can also do it the same way, and then you have the TC on this side. Triangles, like so. There you go. And you're going to build 2 door frames, and you are going to close this off with also already the airlock. And then just build it out completely, like so. You don't need to worry about the outer walls messing up with the TC placement later on. You're gonna build door frames, except for the last part where the gap is going to be, because if you place one there, you don't have the gap anymore, which is really frustrating. So leave this one open, and now you are going to close this off with the last square attached to the wall. That is also very important. This will create a gap, as you can see, which will be the place for your TC later on. Okay, triangles to close it off and roof it off. Same thing here. There you go. And now you are going to place, at the beginning at least, two regular doors. And later on, this is going to be a garage door. Okay, TC placement just in the middle of the base for now. You're gonna delete this one later on, or destroy TC later on. This is just to start off with the base itself, with the build. Then on the other side, you are going to place the furnaces, so you can have the metal cooking already. And of course, this is all gonna be stone first, because that's where you're gonna start off with, and then create two triangles on this side, same as was with here and same as here, and this is going to be your loot space. If you want more loot space, you can definitely do that by going for second floor immediately and just have the TC like right here. And then this is going to be a little bit different because this is going to look like this. So you have more loot space in general, which we are going to do for now. So we are going to delete those and just basically follow the complete pattern. Like so. This is going to be the room for your tier 2, tier 3 workbench, stuff like that, with the TC for now being up there. Okay, the storage is going to be as follows. Very simple. You can fit 4 in every gap that you just created, like so, and then top it off with a window frame. I'm gonna do the whole entire thing with all the boxes. So be right back. Okay, there you go. Now you have your core. This is not an open core design. The reason for that, I'm just taking you guys on a journey that I took as a base builder, where I started off and where I ended up with. So this was the next upgrade to the regular vault that I taught you in the first video. Okay, we're gonna expand the base now. We're gonna continue with the full moon, and then close that one completely off on every side and have one side honeycombed like so. And now you can have this. You can decide if you want to have this as well as a jump up, but you can also leave this part open and have a little bit more of an easier jump up. That is up to you. Okay, we're gonna go for the second floor as well. We're gonna, if the server wants to cooperate with me, there you go, thank you. Like so. You do definitely need to make sure that you have enough building materials to do this part, because you go for both sides immediately. If you do not do that, you will have a problem, because you're gonna have a really hard time getting onto the next level if you do not have enough building materials and you cannot get up anymore. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna go for a full moon, like so. But a door frame here. You can choose to go for 2 door frames and have window shops. I do not choose that because, you know, they're easily to raid into. So I just usually go for this design, and then delete this part and have even more drop boxes for a quick depot of your loot. Okay, we're gonna go up here as well, like so. Gonna close this one off as well, and gonna go closing in for the whole first floor or second floor, I have to say. This floor is going to be your TC floor. So this is going to be all honeycombed off except for this part. I always use this part for electricity to hook everything up. So you have a good and secure electric room. Okay. Next part, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade to high quality metal. Do it like this, and then you can go ahead back to regular metal and just honeycomb this part off. Like so. Oh, no, we leave that part open. There you go. And now you're going to destroy your TC below and place your TC right here. I also always recommend to have a bed in here in case something happens to your TC. I need to place it back. So you have a spawn point to get in and then place a TC back. That's at least what I recommend you doing. Close it completely off. Full metal. So you have like a little bunker to protect your TC. Then we're going to roof it off. There you go. Close this part out as well. And then the next step is going to be another jump up. There you go. Come on. There you go. And then you have an access point here to your electricity room, but also way up to your next floor. Close this part off again. This is going to be the bedroom area. Same layout design as the first vault that I taught you. If you did not have seen that video, I highly recommend you guys do. There you go. I also highly recommend to do this so it's not obvious that there is high quality metal up there, and then rotate this one inwards. It's a little bit harder to jump up because you have, you know, a little bit twists and turns you need to get into before you're able to, you know, go to your floor. But this adds way more protection than just to leave it open. Okay, let's close this completely off, like so, and then have just door frames everywhere. And then this is going to be a door frame. This one is going to be also a door frame. This is going to be a door frame, and then this is going to be walls. And on the other side, it's going to be walls as well. Roof it off. Go. If you want this to be extra space for you, you definitely can do that. Usually, I just place a turret here because it's a good rate defense. You can divide this into multiple bedrooms. You know, you can design this whole place however you want. At the beginning, what we did was we used this as a 4-man base or a 6-man base. So we just have a couple, like 4 bedrooms on the bedroom floor, and then the 2 farmers that we had were sleeping on the farm floor. That's how we did it. Close it off. There you go. This one can be completely off as well. Add doors here. That's very important because otherwise... Okay, I have a new mouse and it has buttons on the side and I still need to get used to that. So I'm sorry if it takes a little bit longer because, you know, I still need to get used to it. Okay, this is going to be the farm floor. We're going to leave this open for now. The bedrooms, what we usually did was just have a bed right here and then have a locker to the side as well, plus from some personal stuff there as well, so you can fit basically anything in here if you want to, plus with some lights in here as well. There you go. This is how we did our bedrooms. Of course, you can fill it in and design it however you want, but this is what we did. Okay, there you go. We are going to do the farm floor now. But to do the farm floor is we need to honeycomb first. Honeycombing, very simple. You're going to go 2 triangles on either side. That is important. And then you're going to have this one filled in. Like so. You need to have the 3 squares connected. So you have the triangles facing outward. And I'll explain in a second why that is important. Gonna also do it here. Triangles like that. Then go back. So that's one too many. There you go. So this is gonna be a honeycomb. How you're gonna honeycomb it, that is really up to you. Like, I have a different technique than most people, and I'm gonna show you how I honeycomb. I also showed you in the first vault video that I made. I close myself in, and I even go 1 layer up as well. This will give me protection. Plus you can, you know, upgrade the first 2. You can even go higher if you want. But you cannot reach that. You cannot operate that. So it's just really annoying to do that. So I just always go 2. Then I'm gonna create a jump up like so. So this is gonna be my stop point. Then I'm just gonna go up on both sides like so. I stopped caring about the first layer. So have it so you have, you know, the floor in between it. It just makes it a little bit more expensive to do that. So this is how I usually do it. And then this is where I am going to do it because I need the room to walk. Then go for the last layer. This is how I always honeycomb. It's quick, it's efficient, and you're protected while doing it. So that's always nice. Okay, I'm gonna finish this side up first, and then I am going to the other side. I'm gonna skip that forward so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. All right, be right back. Okay, there you go. This server has a really neat honeycomb feature, which I really like because it makes it so much faster. You can decide if you want to have this part honeycombed as well. I usually don't do it because it just adds way more building costs. But if you want more protection, of course, you can go for it. Okay. Farm floor is we're gonna add 1 more layer of honeycomb here. We're gonna do that on both sides. The reason for this is just it just feels better to do it, and it makes shooting floor a little bit easier at the end of the build. There you go. We're gonna honeycomb this one too. Like I said, this server has a really neat feature to do that. There you go. Also on the other side. But next thing, what you're gonna do is you're gonna build 3 out. So you have a 3x3, like shown. There you go. And then you're gonna face the entrance of the base. The entrance of the base is also gonna be the entrance of your farm floor. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna do floor frames. If you want, you can also make this into an exit. We just never did it because you really don't need it. And then have a square letter hatch right there. And then you can go up even 1 more. So you literally have a 3x3x3 for your whole farm generic stuff you're growing. So this base design has an integrated farm floor. like so. And it's a 3x3. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side 1, 2, so it's symmetrical again. Yeah, you don't have to watch that. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, farm floor done. What we're gonna do with the farm floor itself, so the main base farm floor, is we're just gonna close everything off, like so. And we're gonna add a little bit more honeycomb as well to the inside of the base. So it is just a little bit more protected from the inside as well. Because this is going to be, if you don't do it, the weak point of the base. So it's really important that you do it. We're just gonna completely close it off. So this part is gonna be the entrance. Then you're gonna have two walls right here, which can be honeycombed off. And we're just gonna completely fill this layer in with honeycomb. This is a very heavy honeycombed base. So that makes it like really expensive, but also really, really strong during raids. So yeah, this is how it's gonna look like. Of course, you're gonna need a roof on this one as well, and this is also gonna function as the shooting floor part. I'm taking you guys on a journey, like I said, of how I started with Rust base building. Of course, there are way better techniques now, way stronger techniques for online raid defense and stuff like that. So this base, it doesn't have inner peaks. It doesn't have an open core. I will take you guys there eventually with the bases that we built today. But for now, this is just the second base design that I came up with because I started playing with people that needed more space, that needed more room. So this was obviously the next upgrade for the base. Okay, so we're gonna go for the next floor, and that's gonna be the shooting floor. We're gonna create 4 jump ups. The reason we create 4 is mainly because, you know, if you have a little bit of a bigger group, and you need to hurry and get up and down real fast, you're basically just not getting in the way of other people. That is the reason why I have 4 jump ups. There you go. Close it off. Don't make the mistake to close these ones off. Trust me, I have made those mistakes. And it's really annoying when you just notice it like later on, and you have to C4 it out or just leave it and basically just have to take a guess if you took the right jump up. But yeah, this is what you're gonna do. So this is the part for the next floor, and the next floor, this floor is going to be the shooting floor. With the previous vault, I taught you guys like a really simple shooting floor with you know, the peak downs and stuff. This is gonna be a little bit more advanced, even though it's still really, really, really simple. Okay, what you're gonna do is on every side it has 3 squares. You're gonna do exactly this. You're gonna go up, you go to the middle part, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, delete the first 2, build back with triangles, like so. And there is your shooting floor. It is super simple. Also gonna do it on this side, so pick the middle one, go 1, 2, 3, delete the first 2, and build back. You cannot go here because it will just block because it's too close to the main base. So this side has only 3. I'm gonna do that real quick on either side, and what I'm also gonna do on either side is build up with frames. Just go all the way up until you reach the floor, the shooting floor itself, just like so. This is a really, really tedious work, so I'm just gonna do it real quick So it's probably gonna take me like 10 minutes. For you, it's gonna be like a split second because I'm probably gonna cut it out. All right. I'll be back once I'm done. Okay, we're done. Took me roughly 10 minutes with the fly on. So expect if you're gonna do this, it's gonna take you at least a fair bit amount of time. I hate doing this, but you know it needs to be done. But yeah, this is what it's gonna look like once you've done every side. So again, every 3 squares is going to get a shooting floor. Okay, you have 2 options now. Option 1 is to have every TC extend to his own separate TC. I do not recommend this, but you can do it. What you also can do is connect on the farm floors the 3 shooting floors. And you're going to do it as follows. It's really simple. You're going to go just out with the triangles until you reach the other side. So you're going to go out. There you go. And then you're going to go in. I'm going to show you one more time on the other side. So you're going to go out. And then I'm going to go in. Simple, right? You're going to go out. And then you're going to go in. And then these are connected. What you're going to do next for the external TC is you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to place a door frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 triangles. 2 full. 2 half. That is really important. Top it off. Place your TC. Oh, that is really annoying. Get your door frame in. Delete these 3. This one needs to stay. That is also very important. Finish it off with frames. If it does that, sometimes it does do it and sometimes it doesn't. Just place a door frame down, then finish it off, and then delete the door frame, and it will stay. Same thing as you're gonna do here. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Door frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 triangles. 2 full walls. 2 half walls. Triangles. Window frame. Door frame. Delete, delete, delete. Let's see if this one does it. Nope, it doesn't either. There you go. And delete it, and you should be good to go. I'm gonna do the other sides too, so I'll be right back. Okay, there you go. Now you have your disconnectable TCs. If you do not know what you're doing here, if you're very new to Rust, let me explain to you in hopefully 30 seconds or less. External TCs prevent raiders to grief your base. Your TC will have a radius going inward your base. So if they do get to the main TC, they are not able to place another TC down and basically take your base over. This also means that if your TC is gone, you cannot replace your TC. So what you need to do is go to the disconnectable TC side, place a roof right here, place it, and it will destroy these, and it will also mean that this TC won't reach the main base anymore, so you can place your TC back. You need to do that with every TC, of course, so you need to do that 4 times in order to be able to place your TC back. Really simple. Okay, we're going to the shooting floor itself. Shooting floor itself is really not hard. You're gonna place door frames on every side where you can go to the shooting floor. You have 2 options. You can either go for this. This will give you you know, a little bit more vision or a feeling instead of this. This will give you a little bit more protection. So it's up to you what you want to do. I usually go for this one. What you're going to do next is place window frames everywhere. Like so. Roof it off. And on this side, I always go for just the 1 gap on this side. You're also going to do that here. I always go here and then just make the floor there. Go for the windows. There you go. And for the last side, I'm going to show you. It's basically the same thing. Then afterwards, I'm going to speed the process up a little bit so you don't have to watch this whole thing going down. So this is what you're going to do on every external shooting floor thing. All right, we're back. Okay, there you go. There's your external shooting floors. Looks really nice. It's basically a 360 degree view of your, of your base. Of course, it's gonna be window embrasures on there for a little bit more protection. Okay, we're gonna close this all off because we are going to the final step, and it's gonna be the roof. Of course, if you want to go one floor higher for extra storage space or whatever, of course, go ahead. But I'm just taking you guys on that journey that I took of, you know, the beginning of my Rust building days. So, you know, I'm just doing what I always did before I start building more complicated base builds. Okay. We're just gonna roof everything off. I always recommend to create the jump ups first. I will leave these ones open. There you go. So you know what you can close off and what not. There you go. Always really annoying. I always do that for some reason. Just place door frames where I need jump ups. Don't need to destroy them every time again. You'll think you'll learn, but nope. Too stubborn for that. Okay. There you go. I'm just gonna close this whole roof off, and then I'll be right back at you. Okay, there you go. There is the complete shooting floor. You can strengthen it with door frames. You know, it is kind of important to do that because otherwise your roof is gonna be a hot mess. So I always place door frames in here as well, just to strengthen the roof tiles you're gonna place later on. Okay, we're gonna go quick loop around. If you do want to place some honeycomb in here, you can. Just be careful you're not gonna close yourself in. If you want to add extra doors just to protect a little bit more, you can as well. We just always did it this way, so it's really up to you what you wanted. Okay, got the whole thing done. We're gonna go for the roofs itself. Okay. For some reason, I'm just getting too cold on the server. I just go around the whole base with this. This is what I did. Yes, it's gonna look like a hot mess. But again, journey, this is what I did. If you have better options to do this, I'll say absolutely go for it. But this is just how I did it at the beginning of my my building career. So go around the whole thing, and I'm doing it this way because I really suck at placing roofs. I always fall down. The amount of times I have to ask my my teammates to get me back up because I fell from the roof again. I almost wanted to swear there. It's insane. So I'm just gonna do it like this real quick. Please delete, thank you. Just go around the whole base. Again, it's gonna look like a hot mess. It is. But you know, this is what I did. This is how it looked like, especially these parts right here. It looks like a hot mess. Sometimes I just deleted this part, so I had extra, you know, cover it from the roof, and just place a wall of like a quarter wall here, so you just have some extra peaks if you want to, which I eventually ended up doing because it looked a little bit better, and it doesn't look like a hot mess at the end. Okay, we're gonna go for the last part of the base design, the base build. Of course, the whole windmills and stuff, you can decide where you want to put them. You can basically put them anywhere on your base. So I'm not going to show you how to do it. It is really just up to you what you want to do with that, with that part. Okay. Then we're gonna make a little helipad. So basically, just go around the whole place right here. There you go. Close this off. There you go. Another side too. There you go. And your helipad as well. You can even make this into a mini garage. So you have, you know, just make this into doors, and you can just like drive in, have your minis here, and then you can all just fly out at the same time if you need to. That is just really up to you. One of the examples you can do for windmills, as I'm going to show you right now, this is the only one that I'm going to do, is you're going to build up like this, and then a little bit higher. I don't think this is it? No, that was the limit, I guess. Good. And then place these ones like so. And if you do it right, and this is also going to be a really quick building tip for people that want a little bit more protection for the windmills, is to do it as follows. You're going to go to the tip, you're going to turn around, and you're going to make sure that the inner line of this is going to be in the center of the two legs of the windmill. If you press R and spin it around, it should turn blue, and when it does, place it. And if you did it right, you can delete these two, and the windmill will stay. So it's like you cannot soft side it anymore. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Practice this before you do this in an official server, by the way, because it can be a little bit tedious to do. But once you got it down, it's really simple. Then you're can do that here, there, even like go here as well. You can basically place them wherever. In the thumbnail, you'll probably see where you can place all the. Okay, so what you also can do is in the meantime is of course compound this whole place off, so you can have large furnaces down. You know, the way you're gonna build the base is you know, up to you. If you want to have the footprint down, and then after the footprint, you can do the external TCs immediately and compound it off and then build it up. So it's a little bit more secure, so you have like quicker metal coming in. But yeah, this is just the way you're gonna do it. All right, guys, this was the Vault 2.0. It's the bigger, it's the better, it's a stronger version of the regular Vault. This one is just really strong. We did this base as a 6-man. Yes, it is a little bit on the expensive side, 300,000 metal frags, but this one is really strong. Guys, if you have any questions about the base, if you have anything you want to add to the base or whatever, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. If it is nice, at least. If it is just stupid, I won't even read it. But guys, I want to thank you so much for the support. If you have any questions, again, let me know. And I hope you have a fantastic wipe. Enjoy the video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.